Let's try this one more time. Good morning. All right, let's go ahead and get started and start marching it out. Stand up nice and straight. Eyes are forward, chest is lifted. And swing those arms opposite the legs. And let's go ahead and take those arms, palms up. Keep marching and push it out. Spread those fingers. I want you to make a fist, pull it in, squeeze those back muscles. And again, out and in. Good. Squeeze, out and in. So again, I talk about making the movement with purpose. So we don't want to just see, arms all loosey-goosey and flailing. We want to go out, extend as far as you can, spread those fingers, make a fist, pull it in, squeeze those back muscles. Let's do two more, and pull. Out, and pull. Good. March it out. Kind of shake it out a little bit. Let's march it wide. And bring it in. March it wide. And bring it in. March it wide. And bring it in. One more time. March it wide. And bring it in. Good. Let's take it to 3 marches, starting with the right. We're going to then go and do a step touch with the left. Start marching it out with the left and a step touch to the right. And we're going to switch back and forth. So let's get ready. Here you go. 1, 2, 3, step. Step. 1, 2, 3, step to the right. Good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, step. 1, 2, step. Good. 1, 2, 3, step. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 to the right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One more time on each side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And march. And breathe. Take a deep breath in and out. Take it wide again. Heels up and back. Push, pull. Push, pull. Push, pull. Push, and pull. Push and pull. Remember, pull, getting those back muscles in, and extend those arms. Good. And last one. March it out. Now you might want to make sure you're near your chair for this one. We're going to do some heel raises, then toe raises. So up on the toes, back on the heels. Up on the toes, back on the heels. But we're going to add an arm and switch. And up, back. Lift the arm, go up on the toes, press that arm back on the heels, and switch. So a little balance here, a little balance work. up, and up, up. Let's do one more on each side. Good, march it out. Again, make sure you're near your chair. We're going to go into a squat, come up, lift the leg backwards, okay? So you're going to really squeeze those glutes. You're going to start with the right leg. Here we go. Squat, knees forward, come up, lift. Squat, up, lift. Squat, up, lift. Squat, up, squeeze. That lift should be coming from your bum. Good. Make sure your knees are going forward and they're over your laces. Hips back. Make sure your abs are tight. And let's do one more on each side. Squeeze. Good. Squeeze and march it out. All right, we're going to finish with something a little fun. Let me just adjust this real quick. All right. So, we're going to step touch again. Start stepping and touching. We're going to add a tongue twister on. So we're going to start slowly. We're going to do it 3 times, and each time we're going to get a little faster. Okay? Ready? We're going to do Peter Piper. Here we go. Peter Piper picked pickled peppers. How many peppers did Peter Piper pick? Good. Keep stepping side to side. This is really good for the brain. So let's go a little faster. Ready? Let's go. Peter Piper picked pickled peppers. How many peppers did Peter Piper pick? All right. One more time. We're going to do it as fast as we can. And you got to keep tapping side to side. Let's add some arms onto it, okay? So we're going to open the arms. Okay, so this is our tempo for our arms and legs. And ready, we're going as fast as we can with the tongue twister. Here we go. Peter Piper picked pickled peppers. How many peppers did Peter Piper pick? All right, march it out. Let's take a deep breath in and out. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Take a deep breath in and out. And let's just roll those shoulders back. Good. And circle, make big circles. Everybody had a great holiday. Another one coming up on Friday. And let's take it forward. Big circles. Try to get all the way around the shoulder. Not staying down here. Of course, listen to your body. If you have any issues, move where you can. No pain. And circle those hands around the wrists. And the other direction. Good. Hands up. Make a fist and flick it out. Make a fist, flick it out. Flick it out. Good. Last one. All right. Shake it out. Let's go ahead and reach up to the ceiling. Reach. And slowly bring it back. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Palms are forward. And back. Good. And lift. And back. And lift. And back. Good. And shake it out. All right. Standing up nice and straight. Let's put our arms up. I want your shoulders down. So lift the chest because that's going to help bring these shoulders down into their pockets. And pull those arms back slightly, palms up to the ceiling. And I want you to really extend those arms out. Extend them as far as you can. You should feel a nice stretch down the arms. And we're going to rotate to the left and pull the arms open a little bit more. Good. And let's come back to center and go to the right. Pull the arms open. Good. And back to center. Open. Relax. And to the right. Pull them open. Squeeze. You should feel that stretch. I feel it all the way down my arm. And rest. Let's go ahead and roll that out. Just kind of shake the arms. And take your right leg out in front. Point and flex. And circle. Circle the other direction. Good. And switch, point and flex. And circle. Circle the other direction. Good. And let's take a deep breath in and out. Good job. All right, so we're going to start with our band. We're going to work a little external rotation, kind of working the shoulders and the rotator cuff area. So let's hold your band. Mine is extra long here. Hold it so your arms are out from your body, like at 90 degrees. There should not be any slack in the band. Okay, doesn't have to be tight right now because we're going to pull it a little bit, but try to have it where doesn't have any slack right now. Pull it slightly, so kind of pulling your arms out. All right, and pull it in just a little bit. So I don't have it all the way in. I just have it in a little bit, and we're going to rotate. So notice how I'm rotating. Like I'm rotating, keeping my upper arm here. So the upper arm is parallel to the floor, and I'm rotating at the shoulder. So from the side, looks like this. This is your axle. This is the axle. This is the socket right here. Everything is rotating around this point. So take that pull, rotate up, kind of keep your arms like goalposts, and take it down. You want to pull, you want tension on this band. And rotate up, kind of getting a little squeeze in the shoulder blades. Down, nice and easy from the side again. Notice I'm not dropping my upper arm, and my shoulders are staying down. So we don't want shoulders all crunched up like that. Okay, keep those shoulders down, keep your chest lifted, and breathe. And two more, and one, and two. Good. So you should be feeling it in the arms a little bit, maybe in the shoulder blades a tad. And all right, so let's take that band down. We're going to put our right foot on the band. So you may need your chair for balance for this one. Just seeing where I want you to hold this. We're going to take the band in your right hand, hold it at your shoulder. Again, there should be tension right here. What we're going to do with the left leg is we're going to step it back and then up, okay? But you've got tension here. It's pulling you off balance a little bit, and it's weighted. But because you're only weighted on one side, you've got to engage your core muscles so that you stay upright and you're not bending to one side. So if you need to, you can wrap your hand around the band so it doesn't slide out. Stand up straight, and we're going to step back. and come up. Step back. Good. So remember, when you step back, that back knee bends. Your front knee, your right knee right now should stay forward and over the laces. Push up through that forward foot. And breathe. Good. 3 more. And 3. And 2. And 1. Good. So we're going to switch sides now. Left foot goes on the band. You're going to take the band in your left hand. If you need to, you can wrap it around and hold it by your shoulder. Okay, so there should be tension in here. All right, step back with that right leg, bend that knee, and come up. Make sure your body, your upper body, stays upright. Chest is lifted. No falling forward. And breathe. Keep that knee straight ahead and push up through this foot. Really push that foot into the floor. And 4 more. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Step off and shake out those shoulders a little bit and breathe. All right. You get to sit down for a little bit, and we're going to use our glider. So make sure you have your glider. Let's sit down slowly. If you need water, get a sip of water. So we're going to work our hamstrings. So if you're on carpet, you want to have the lettering up, okay? If you're on floor, lettering should be down. So sit on the edge of the seat. Foot is on. You have your whole foot on the glider. All right, we're going to sit up nice and straight, and we're going to slide it out. All right, now I want you to think about trying to scrub this floor or scrub the carpet. Push that foot down into the glider as hard as possible and pull that glider back. Good. And slide it out again and pull it back. You should feel your glutes working, and push down and pull it back. You can put your hands underneath your leg here and see if you feel that. Just a different way of, working those hamstrings. Just sometimes just try to shake things up a little bit and breathe. Make sure you're sitting up nice and straight. And breathe. 4 more. Slide it out. And slide. 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Good. And let's switch. So you should feel a little bit underneath in the back of the leg and in your glutes, like you just work them a little bit. So let's get your left foot on top of the slider. So most of your foot is on, okay? We don't want the heel down because you might drag. Your heel might come down and then drag. So foot on, sitting up nice and straight. We're going to slide that foot out. Push down on that glider as hard as possible. Push, 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 and pull it back. Good. And slide it out. And push, 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 push. And in. Good. Slide it out. and push down. Sitting up straight, arms your abdominal and core muscles to hold your body up. And slide. I think we have about 6 more. Slide it out, pull. Push that foot into the floor as hard as you can. And slide. Let's get your band. Sorry, I'm always looking at my notes. So this is a combination abdominal and bicep curl, okay? So let's put the band underneath the right foot. And what we're gonna do is we're sitting on the edge of our seat. And we're just going to hold. We have some tension on here on the band. So again, make sure the band isn't loosey-goosey, all right? You want tension on that band. Hold it down by your knee. The left hand is just going to hold the band. The right, if you want to watch me do the first one, is going to do the bicep curl. However, we're going to lean back slightly from the hips. Make sure your abs are engaged. Now, you can stay right here and do a bicep curl, or if you want it a little harder, you're going to lift a leg. And then you're going to, if you need to, you can grab more band and you're going to curl. So as you're curling, that tension on the band and the foot is going, you're going to feel those abs kick in a little bit more. Okay, so let's start up. Take a deep breath in and out. Let's hinge back. Now you can keep your heel down if you'd like. No arching your back. If you want to lift your leg, you can. Make sure you've got a lot of tension. Keep your elbow by your side, both ones, and curl. Good. Elbows locked at your side. Curl. 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 Breathe. Three more. Keep those elbows locked at your side. 3, 2, and always control this band. Never let it just pull your arm back. I want everybody with control, okay? So let's switch. Sit up straight. Go ahead and take a break. Sit up. Band is under the left leg, under the left foot, sorry. You're gonna pull those elbows back. Lock these elbows at your side. Grab that band a little bit further down. Hinge back at the hips. Abs tight. No arching your back. If you want, you can lift the leg and curl. Let's curl that left arm. Keep your elbow at your side. Control the movement on the way back. Good. 6 more. 6. 5. Breathe. 4. Keep those abs tight. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. So, deep breath in and out. Nice job. All right, let's go ahead and let's just stretch out that back a little bit. Sit up straight. Take that left hand to the side of the right knee. I want you to sit up nice and straight, shoulders down, and look over your right shoulder. Good. Come back to center and switch. Good. And come back. Let's do it again. And switch. Make sure you're sitting up nice and straight. And come back to center and switch. You can use the chair to help pull you around. And come back. Good. All right. Let's go ahead and get ready to stand up. Get your ball. I didn't bring my ball. So put your ball between your knees. That's going to keep those knees in alignment with your hips so that your knees don't cave in. We don't want to stand up like this. We want knees to stay forward. If you want, you can do it without the ball. But if you need that ball, you can have it there. All right, so sitting up nice and straight. Let's go ahead and stand up. Good, and down. Stand up. And up. Good, hot seat. Down. Good. And up, down, hot seat. And up. Hot seat. That was a holiday bonus. And one more. And up. Good job. All right. So we're going to get our band again. We're going to work the backs of those legs and glutes a little bit more, as well as the lower back. So these are called, these are a kickstand deadlift, okay? So we're going to stand with our right foot on the band, maybe about in the center of the band. And your left foot is going to be behind you, okay? You're going to lift the heel up off the ground, all right? And this is about hinging at the hips. So I'd like you to just watch me do the first one. We want this band nice and tight, okay? And we're going to hinge forward at the hips. Notice my back stays straight. My head is in line with my spine. I'm going to squeeze the back of my right leg, come up, and push my hips a little bit forward, giving myself a good glute squeeze, okay? So let's go ahead. It's also going to challenge that balance a little bit with that left heel up off the ground. If you need to, you can keep that heel down, but we really want to try to have that heel up. And we're going to stand up straight and hinge forward. Now, how far you come over is all a factor of your flexibility. And come forward at the hips, abs tight. Pull that belly button in as you hinge forward. Over. Over. Squeeze the back of the leg and the glutes to come up. Over and up. Push those hips forward a little bit. Squeeze those glutes. Give me 4 more. And 4. Abs tight right here. Pull that belly button in. 3. 2. And 1. Good. All right. Let's go to the other side. So left foot is on the band. Grab that band pretty far down. We want a lot of tension on this band. Right foot behind, up on the toes, so lift your heel. Now remember, it's all about the hinge. When you hinge forward, abs are tight. When we come up, it's all about the squeeze in the back. Ready? Hinge forward, Grab that band a little bit further down. Abs tight. Come up. Squeeze the back of the leg. Push those hips forward. Good. Come forward and up. Good. And forward and up. Breathe. No need to have your shoulders hiked and pulling up here. Your arms should be right down by your side. That's why I want you to grab that band down, make it as tight as possible, so that when you hinge forward, the band does not go all loosey-goosey. Come up, squeeze. 5 more. Abs tight. Squeeze the back of the leg to pull yourself up. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Good job. All right, we only have like 2 more, okay? So we're gonna do some tricep push-ups. So it's a close grip push-up. 2 more exercises and then we stretch. So hands on the back of the chair. You can put them on the arms. You can also put them on the seat of the chair. Just depends on how low you want to go, okay? So we're going to keep our hands very close together. When we do our push-up, I want those arms to brush the sides of the body, or keep them as close to the body as possible. I don't want arms winging out like this, okay? So again, in your push-up position, you're going to be nice and straight. Your abs are tight, and remember, it's not about lifting and dropping the hips. It's about bending the elbows, bringing the body towards the hands, and push back up. Abs tight. Come down and up. Do these on the back of the chair or on the bar in the studio. Keep those elbows tucked in closer to the body. Good, we have 4 more. Ready? 4. Breathe. 3, make sure your hips are not dropping or popping up. 2. And 1. Good. All right. So here we go. Last exercise. We're going to lift. We're going to alternate lifting the leg out to the side, and then also we're going to alternate with some pulses. Okay, so getting a little squeeze in that hip and that side of that glute. So let's start standing up nice and straight, shoulders down. You can stay right behind your chair so you don't have to switch sides. Let's start with that left leg. So lift through the heel. Think about lifting with the heel, okay, so that your foot doesn't turn out. We want to keep your toes forward. So look at your feet. Make sure your toes are forward. And let's pulse for 5. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me 3 lifts. 1, with control, take it down. 2, 3, hold for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 lifts. 1, 2, breathe, and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, 3 lifts. 1, 2, try to stay with my pace. 3, 5 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do it one more time. 1. Keep your body upright. Don't let it go to the side to lift your leg. And hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo, I'm feeling it. I'm also feeling it on that right side, because this right leg was taking a lot of the weight. All right, so we're working both sides at the same time. All right, let's do the same with that right leg, okay? Stand up straight. Remember, when you lift the leg, your body should not be tilting to the side. Keep your toes forward. Don't let your leg turn out. Ready? Let's lift and hold for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 lifts. 1, stay with my pace. 2, 3, hold up, 5 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 lifts. 1, 2, hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again. 1, 2, 3, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this is one more. Got 3 lifts. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down. Shake it out. Woo. Let's go ahead and let's stretch out these hips a little bit, okay? So tuck that left foot behind the right, and let's take your left arm over. And I want you to push this hip towards the floor, okay? So you really want to ground your left foot into the floor. It's that back leg that's tucked behind. Try to push that left foot into the floor and push your hip down. So you should feel a nice little stretch down the side, also stretching out the back. Now, if you can't, if you have a problem with your shoulder and you can't bring it up like that, that's okay. Let's switch legs. You can always just lean to the side without the arms, okay? But also, you should still be focusing on pushing your hip towards the floor. So let's take that right arm over. Same thing. Push that right foot into the floor as hard as you can. So that's that back foot, tuck behind the left. Push your right hip down to the floor. Stretching out those hips. You might feel it more on one side depending upon where you're tight. And let's step back with that left leg. Big step back. Make sure your toes are all going forward. And let's keep that body upright. Push this hip forward. Push forward. And breathe. Keep pushing forward. Make sure you feel a little stretch in the front of the hip. Now bend. I'm going to go sideways so you can see what I'm doing. I want you to slightly bend that back knee. Drop down a little bit. Push forward. A little bit more. So you may feel that stretch go a little bit more down into the top of the thigh, into the quad. Good. And let's switch. Step back and push forward. And breathe. Keep your body upright, nice and straight. Hips are closed. Check your hips. Where are your hips? Put your hands on the side of your hips. Are you going off on a diagonal? Try to get them forward. Turn them in and push forward. Get that stretch. Good. Now slightly bend that back knee and push forward a little bit more. This forward, your left knee should not go past the top of your toes. But you should have some room there. Keep the weight towards that left heel. And breathe. Good, and come on up. And let's sit down, nice and easy, in the chair. And we're gonna stretch. Where's my strap? Let's get our strap, sit on the edge of your seat. Let's take that left leg out in front, put the strap underneath the ball of the foot, and sit up straight. Pull those toes towards you, and breathe. So you should be feeling it in the calf. That's the back of that lower leg. And sit up straight, deep breath in, and exhale. And let's reach with that left hand for the toes. Good, and come on up. Take it out, sit up straight, pull the toes, deep breath in, and exhale. Let's come forward, reaching with the right hand. Pulling the toes towards you. Good, come on up. Let's bring that ankle on up to the top of the thigh. If you need to, you can bring it, keep it down on top of your shin. Sit up straight. Let's lead with the chest and come forward. Good. Let's switch legs. Right leg out, strap is underneath the ball of the foot. Pull the toes towards you. Sit up straight. Feeling that stretch in the calf and the lower leg. And let's take a deep breath in. Exhale, come forward, reaching with your right hand for the toes. Keep pulling your toes towards you. Good, come on up and shake it out. And take it out. Pull the toes towards you, deep breath in. Exhale, let's come forward and reach with that left hand. And relax, and let's bring that ankle on up to the thigh. Sit up nice and straight, and let's lead with the chest. Deep breath in, and come forward. So leading with the chest just means that you're not arching your back. So we're not bending our back, we're just leaning, we're hinging at the hips. Going as far as you can, should we be feeling that stretch in the side of the hip. Good. And let's go ahead and stay on the edge of the seat. Legs are open. Cross the arms. And let's take a deep breath in. And exhale and come forward. And pull up from your belly. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale up. And exhale down. And inhale up. And exhale down. One more time. Inhale up. And exhale down. Good. And let's come on up. And let's sit up nice and straight, shoulders down. And let's get a nice deep breath in through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Again, deep breath in through the nose. Keep those shoulders down and exhale. And one more time, last one. Deep breath in through the nose and exhale. Thank you so much. Have a great day.